Welcome back to TimberBorn, and I've had a few really good comments, and I'm actually going to listen this time, and we're going to take advantage of them. So, the first one, why didn't I put windmills all the way along here? Do you know the answer? Didn't think of it. So we're going to do that. And I guess we could start at either end. So it would probably make sense to maybe start from the corner. I don't know. Oh, decision paralysis. Actually, just make a decision. So, how far apart do I need to make these? I can't remember. Let's work that out, and then we will put them all in. So, that far apart. So, only two. Okay. So, let's put back those two, and then we will delete those, and that will give us, that was not the correct one to delete. It was, I'm getting myself confused. So let's put in, that was the correct one to delete. Let's put you in. You were not the correct one to delete. You, good God. All going wrong already. Yeah, so I do actually listen to comments sometimes, and yeah, it's more that the timing's worked out that the latest video has come out and you guys have commented, and I am now recording this video. So whereas quite often I am several videos ahead, and I'm not at the moment. So yeah, I wonder if we can fit one there. We're going to let us. It is, and then we could put one there. This is going to be a lot of power, and I think we could even put one there. That's going to be an awful lot of power. So let's get things rolling. Yeah, going to be much power. Much power. Let's detonate you. It's going to kind of be hard to see where we should plant the trees on there until the water's gone away again. So maybe we'll wait for that. Maybe we'll wait for that. Yep. That is all working just fine though. So let's just whiz around the map. And we are all good. I did not go away and install the mod that I wanted for this. I should do that. I'm going to be back. Change of plan. I couldn't actually find what I was thinking of. So we're going to do this the old fashioned way. And actually we might be okay. But what I'm thinking we could do instead, and we're about to make the beavers unhappy or not, is we could try and use the one of the shaft tunnels. I don't know if that has a closed end. That might cause us problems actually. What I think we should actually do, actually not pretend, is do that, and then leave a gap. And I know having gaps is not optimal for flow, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay because there is buckets of power. And I am going to break all of the rules and probably trigger a bunch of you, and even go so far as to put a levee there. I know. I don't care. Do you know why I'm going to put a levee there? Because I think if we block this off too much, we're going to have issues when the bad tides come. So I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need issues in my life. I've got enough of them. So what we're going to do is that, and then we're going to put a whole line of these down here. I know, just like that. Just like that. We might get some weird flow directions as we come around this corner. So we'll let them build those, and we'll see how things are going. So that's them given something to do. Up here, we want to be, how long is this? So it's about 10. So I think if we did something like 1, 2, 3. If I take out 2U and then we'll go across there, and we'll water dump in there. I think that will hydrate all of that, and I'm hoping that it will hydrate down here. Hoping. What we'll also do is we will we? Yeah. Let's. Shall we? Yeah, we shall. We shall. We just can do that. I know. I know. Probably think I'm crazy. But that means, hopefully, that we can plant oak trees through all of that. And they will be okay. So, we'll see. Might regret this. Might not. It's an experiment. It's fun. So, yeah. We'll see how all of that goes, I guess. And we should probably begin pausing a bunch of these as they have now to do. So, yep. Right. Onwards to different things. So, the next idea. I do like this one. We're going to make Beaver Disneyland in here. I know. I think it's a brilliant idea. You do too, don't you? So what we're going to do is we're going to put down a ladder down there as well. Obviously, we need them to finish building this so it's sealed. And we need to work on bringing power across. And what I would actually like to do, I think, I don't know how well it's going to work. I've got a sneaky suspicion. They do have paper. Okay, so maybe they're just busy on other things. So if we go in here, we are short of planks now, which I guess is not a surprise. So we should create some plank production, which we can do down here. Yeah. Wood lumber mill. Oh. Perfect. There. Just there. Yep. Lovely job. And what we will do is we will put 2 small storages, one for logs set to obtain and one for planks set to supply, and we will prioritize the building of those, and we will set those to be that. And someone said it. Thank you. I don't remember who you were, but someone said about this, and I hadn't seen that this was a separate function. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to head back over here. Oh, that's going to save me so much flapping. Did I say thank you? Right. Onwards. Yeah, we are getting some coming through. Awesome. So, the next thing we really need to do, I guess, is have a way of getting the water out of this, which means we need some more deep water pumps. And I guess the question is where we put them. And I think probably it would make sense to have them coming across here. We could relatively simply, so I think we said we're going to demolish that. I don't know whether I said I was going to do that, but I'm going to. We have a drought approaching. And what I'm going to do is, realistically, it's probably easier to run power across this way. So across here. Couple of universal power shafts. And then power. It seems like the world is trying to piss me off today. Anyway, all right. Right, let's do that. We then want a couple more universal power shafts. And then we can come along here. And given that that's already now, we probably want to come across here. Need to come to about there, I would guess. Yep, we're going to need to get down here. Then probably... It's a good job I looked, isn't it? Across there and down. No, that's got to be a staircase. We go. Hopefully that will allow us to get to most of that. We'll adjust as needed. And then because I know he's watching, problem. Yes. Windmill. And I see you. I see you. There we go. I need to put those in. There we go. And then we will do 3 more. We might want more. We might want a few actually. Yeah, we're going to do quite a few. Water, deep mechanical fluid pump. So what we might need to do is a bank of them. And then we will need to get... No, I always do that. Down here. And then up there. Probably the easiest way to do that. And then we will place... Probably have a gap so I can get a path in there at least. Yeah, something like that. What I think we'll do is we'll go 2 and then we will go, how's that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Of course it is. Something like that. I think. Something like that. And then inside, because we're going to want to be able to empty it completely, we're going to need to do some more construction. So we need to build up here. A little bit more. And one more. Yep. To there. And do I offset them or do I come back one more? So that needs to go up there. That goes up there. And then we'll do that. 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 There we go. And then we will put in more deep mechanical pumps, and that will let us almost empty it, but not quite, but close enough. So probably we will need some sort of structure up the side there, maybe. And for now, I'm actually going to delete those. And probably we actually want that structure to run up the back here, maybe. I need one more staircase. There we go. Something like that. That's going to keep them busy for a while, I think. Yeah. So that's okay. That's okay. I would like them to prioritize getting those done so that the power is sorted, because we won't overfill it anyway, so that's okay. You can be detonated. I don't actually remember what we were going to do here, so comment down below because I've forgotten. Over here, the plan was to put in a pine forest, I believe. We can get rid of all of this contraption. Let's do that. This can just be a path now. You can go as well. You can just be a path. Look at that. Much simpler. Much simpler. You are still not being emptied. Anyway. And then let's put in our forester dude. And you can go there. And you can start planting some pine trees for pine resin. So we're going to prioritize building you so that you actually happen, because otherwise it won't. Yep, that's that. Hopefully going, and then what I plan to try and do somehow. Wonder if we could be sneaky and do that, and then I had a tapper shack there. Yeah, he could get to. We could get some pine resin into this district as well. Sneaky, I know. Wow, we are so short of bots. Okay, what's going on with our bot production? 55% productivity. Is it because they were massively short of planks? 21% productivity? I bet it was. I bet it was. So let's pause you. Are we importing gears and planks? We are from there. We are from there. So I guess maybe we're just using them all. So do we need to massively increase our production of gears and planks? I feel like we at least need to do some amount. Is that there? The explosives? Also, let's pause the explosives production. Let's expand along here. This is kind of convenient. And I know I'm going to be wasting a little bit of space, but that's okay. And 2, 3, and then we'll do one more gear workshop. What I kind of feel like we maybe need is I wonder if we need a second one of these. Let's prioritize you by haulers. Prioritize you by haulers and see if that helps. Or do we just need to massively upscale the production of planks and gears in this district? I guess we're using them for building projects as well, like these things. Whose idea was these, eh? Which are using so many gears and planks. So let's make sure prioritized. But yeah, we're so short of bots. And they're coming out of hauling posts, which is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. But we are generating ridiculous amounts of power now. Is this thing full? Yeah, that's full. I guess we should maybe expand even more. Kind of pushed myself into a bit of a corner with this design, haven't I? Let's make you scrap metal for now. Let's empty you. And I'm going to delete this one so that we can get a path out of here. And I'm going to explode that so we can put a storage there. You can then get a path around here, and I'm going to put in another 2 of you. I'm going to flip you over, delete the path there. Oh, there's a drought. And then we can hopefully fit a gear workshop there, and we can bring power across that way, and hopefully we can just get enough beavers in here to actually do the work. Got tons of biofuel, so I'm going to pause. This could be risky, but pause some of the biofuel production for now. Right, you can be detonated. Let's rebuild that storage, make it scrap metal. We can do you to be logs, set to obtain. And hopefully that many more will help. Hopefully. Oh yeah, because it's a drought, we get less power. what we can do is go over here now. Oh, you're all done. So like all of you is we can detonate you so that you fill up, hopefully, and that will. I'm hoping that having that here will keep this nicely hydrated. And we're just going to let these guys build these over time. That'll be fine. They can work away. Roanoke is surviving, maybe even thriving. Who knows? Oh, you need a job. You need a job. So, plant oak trees. Plant many oak trees. We need to leave space for... I've forgotten them. Lumberjacks. Many lumberjacks. Right. Plant trees. Plant many trees. Plant the many tree. There's a tree that there are many of. I'm slightly worried about my mental state. There we go. A little bit more. And then up here. This is a lot of trees, but that's good because more trees is more better in TimberBorn. So, but not trees over there. Cool. Oh, you get to work. Pause, 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 pause. And guess we need to make sure that it's all marked for cutting. There we go. Lovely stuff. Yeah, that'd be nice. Lots and lots of trees growing. All right, back over here. Pine trees are going in. We could probably plant more pine trees because food-wise we're good. So let's do that. Let's actually unplant those potatoes. That'll be okay. Are we doing any better over here? We've now got some planks. We are up to 83. Still 20% on the old limbs. They're going to convert one of you over to the limbs as well because I suspect we are not making bots because we are out of limbs. So we're going to go on a bit of a limb surge. See if we can recover our massively under being produced stuff. And why have we not built? Because we need planks. Let's prioritize that because then we get gears and then we can make more bots. So I bet they can't get to, they can't get the gears to make them. That's okay. That is a lot of power. Yeah, a lot of power. Yeah. Even more when it's finished. All right. What are we doing over here? We are building dance halls. No, yep, we are building dance halls. We should be pumping water out of there. We could be pumping water out of there, but I kind of like that it keeps the map green, so we won't. Yep. I guess, so we could. How do we keep more of the map hydrated? That's the question. That is the question. is the question, and I'm kind of pondering how we deal with it. I mean, we could go big, go really big, and we could we're relying heavily on like the smallest district doing some of the biggest building, which is probably not going to pay us out that well. But what I'm thinking is we could build a line of floodgates across there, and we could build a that closes off that, and then we would need to do, actually we could do that from this one, couldn't we? So let's just tidy up some of this pathage, and yeah, if we went like that and did that, I think the combination of those would actually allow us to hold water in most of the map, I think. So I'm going to encourage them to do those because I'm kind of curious. I think now we can comfortably delete all of those. Yep. You can go. Hopefully we won't run out of metal. Just have so much building to catch up on, don't we? Let's speed time up, shall we? Just realised I've been playing on slow speed. That might help. That might help a little bit. 85 bots now. I'm almost wondering if we have bot production going again. We just need to keep an eye on things and make sure we don't run out of heads and chassis. But we need to really be building bots seriously, very seriously. So I wonder if we should start to think about bringing bot production to another part of them. I think we need to let the building catch up first before we do that. So what I might do is just play the game for a bit and let building catch up, and then come back to you guys. I have played on a little bit, like 10 days. You will notice some differences. So I've built a lot more gear workshops because gears were causing us a problem still in this district. They're not so much now, so I've actually paused a couple. I built another bot assembler because we did get to the point where we actually caught up on the number of limbs, and I am going to actually go back to the correct one of each. Did I just do chassis or heads? One heads, one chassis, one limbs. And so yeah, I've put an extra bot assembler in, and I'm hoping that will allow us to catch up. So yeah, we've got lots of gear workshops. I've paused a couple of them now. And actually making cracking progress on getting this built as well, which is really good. All the dynamite is in. All of this is in, which is also really good. So probably we should start thinking about putting the tapper shack in. So yeah, I'm going to put one here, which is going to give the, that wasn't where I meant to put it, the bot district access to some of this pine resin. And then we'll put one over here. And I think that should mean that, yeah, everything is covered. And we can keep the forest if we need to. So I think that works, which is cool. Right. We had these in already, didn't we? So yeah, you saw me do those. Over here, these are built. So these are in. I'm not sure yet how we're going to use them. So we'll kind of have to play it by ear. I think for now, I'm going to put them down. And they're working on, so Roanoke are working on building this. They're probably still working on, yeah, they're slowly working on building the mine as well, which is good. Did have the suggestion from Fred to raise this. I guess it's to raise it up to the same level as one below the mine. I think at the moment we're going to struggle with the dirt to do that. So my plan is that this should dry out, and we probably should fill some of it in maybe, but we'll see. I want to see how all of this works, and then we'll plan out how we're going to make use of it. I mean, what I think we could do, I did a dumb again. We have a hole here. That will be a problem. So what we're going to need to do is fill said hole, and I'm going to fill it with floodgates again because I am slightly concerned about the ability to get water off of the map. So yeah, we'll put floodgates in there. I'm going to moderately prioritize that as well because I would like them to get it done. But yeah, what I think that's going to allow us to do is control where the water goes off of the map. So I might close those and see if sending it all this way is good enough. What I would really like to do is be able to close those and see if we can send it all through here, and that will make this redonkulous. It's a good word, isn't it? Yeah, in terms of power generation. So we'll see how that goes. By using floodgates, we've got the option to open them still. So yeah, and we do have dams down here, so that will allow water to go out as well. That's not an opening. So yeah, that's why I brought you guys back. We ran out of power over here. So because it's drought, the wind wasn't blowing enough, and this battery has run out. So what I thought would be sensible is we're building this huge power network. Probably what would be sensible, now we've managed to somewhat address our gear issue, would be to unpause construction of those, get that going. And yeah, I think I'm going to connect up the whole thing, at least on this side. So I think to do that, all we need to do is build a nice stack of those like that. Hoping I knew that was going to be a problem. Ideally, we want to come at it from above. I'm kind of thinking that have we not used the side platforms on here? Thinking that we chuck a side platform there. And priority you, and then we can run power out of there. We can use a normal high power shaft to come under there, and I guess we're going to have to connect there. But if we're going to do that, wouldn't it be sensible to put in that? Would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would work. I'm not sure how it will work with the flow of the bad water out of there, but it's going to come out of there. We could adjust that, couldn't we? We could adjust that. If we just made some little changes because the flow's not that strong. We did that. And that. And that. And then came down. That should work. That should work, I think. Yeah, I think that should work. We probably need to come across one earlier. We could, in that case, put another one there. If we're going to do that, let's use the slightly less elegant approach of that. I think if we did them all the way across here, they probably wouldn't turn. And in fact, probably what we should do is this. You should probably do that, but we probably need to take out you and put in high power shafts. And we can connect those up, and that will give us a much better solution. That's going to take a while, so I'm going to prioritize it all. Least all of that. Probably means we need to prioritize that. And they're probably going to need some access to build all of that stuff. So let's see if they can get that in. That will help at least, I think. I apologize slightly that I'm hoping that when I edit it, it's not coming across as super disjointed, but it may be a slightly disjointed video because I'm recording it in quite a few little chunks because things are quite busy at the moment, and weirdly, I'm working at home more this week, but somehow I seem to have ended up with less time to do stuff. So yeah. I don't exactly know how that has worked out, but it has. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. So yep. That's the thing. That is a thing. So we do something like that, and then, and again, I'm going to be fairly inelegant with the power connection for those, but that should all work quite nicely. And once it's all built, I'll delete the scaffolding and that will let those get all the way down. But what we need is to sort out our power situation. So, which we need the wind to blow for, which is a problem of relying on wind power, I know. But this is the first time we've actually run out of power there. I guess what we should be doing is tapping in to this power grid as well. We could work on joining them up actually, particularly. What's the longest? Because we've got the power tunnels. The longest one is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And if we took that back row of trees out, we could quite easily get power along the back there. Yeah, I think maybe we should do that eventually. So I'm going to unmark those for planting, and we could then put even more windmills along the back, and we should maybe put more of those in. So we have power turning now, which is good. But I guess the problem is that we are not generating enough power to meet our demand. So that is a bit of a challenge and an opportunity. But And that's all in. I can't get to that. So let's give them a platform to reach that jobby. And yeah, if they can then connect that up, that will join everything up, which will be good. Because this is generating a lot of power, which is not being used at the moment. So yeah, this is in. So we can detonate that for when everything's ready. Yeah, and the fact that we've put in all these extra windmills is going to be really useful once we've got it connected and we are generating enough power. So the other thing that we should do, and when I say we, I mean me, is that's 3 deep, isn't it? So we need to put off there. We want to demolish you, and we want to dynamite you and all of you, and then you will be, and you, and we will put in another one, at least another one of these big power banks, because we did have it completely full. So, and with more water wheels, hopefully we can fill it again, and we can always put even more in here. So that's not a problem. It's not a problem. But we are, we're storing power up here. It's admittedly a tiny amount, but are unable to make use of it down here because of reasons. So, and probably what I should do is let's get down to the dirt level and higher prioritize making the dirt so that they do that first. I think this has been a real problem solving episode, hasn't it? And it's all been around solving problems in here with the robots. So I mean, that's okay. It is what it is, isn't it? We still have some problems, but I think if we can get the power sorted, we've got gears sorted, we will be in a much, much better place. So yeah. And I think if we, how far? I did that 1, 2, 3, so I could get another big battery in here, and we could still run a power connection along the back. So we could have 3. We'd essentially have 4 of these huge batteries, and then all of the windmills generating power for this, and the water wheels. So that would be pretty good. I think that would be pretty good. And how are we doing down here? Because I didn't get them to build the staircase, they can't get to it. So let's do that, please. Folks, that would be very nice of you. But we're still planting all of the oak trees over here. Okay. We probably should let's put in a medium warehouse for pine resin this side, set to supply. And the same over here. No, we can't do it there because otherwise it'll connect up to the... So instead we will do a piney... No, we can't do that there either. No. I've already put 2. What we're going to do... We need that connection actually. So... let's put it there. Yeah, that's okay. Pine resin, set to supply. And then down here, still got 17 carrots. Let's just use them up. Let's just use them up, shall we? And then we can set that to be pine resin. And with this extra little bit of space that we're gaining, we can tidy up this super messy path then, and we can put some industry on this area. Would be good, I think. So we need to put some treated plank production, and we can stop importing the treated planks because we are, we're producing a decent number of planks. We just need to be treating them. So good. I deprioritized some of the builders because we are very short bots. I wanted them to be doing the things we need them to be doing. So we're kind of out of treated plank, so I might cut that down. Well, I think that's because we're using the treated planks probably to build stuff. Yeah. So, again, probably need to, what I'm going to do is just generally deprioritize all of those. Let's think about power connections. We will need one of them there. We will need that all the way up to there. We will need one of those. We will need one of those. So actually, they can build all of that from the side, can't they? So we can get them to build all of that. And then I'll set up stream gauges to control this as well. So probably we need a stream gauge here. Yeah. Excellent. What are these doing? These are nearly at the point where they're producing pine resin. So all we can put in are triple dynamite there. Oh wow, they've done all of that already. Okay, awesome. Please tell me they can get to that. Did I do it? I did it dumb, didn't I? Probably the easiest is to put that in, and then they can build it from above, and then that will be connected. We're going to need to get down into here to build all of that. We're going to need to get up here to build all of that. And yeah, we're going to have fun building that. Pause that one so they can build those. We might not actually need that one, particularly if I turn those be that way. That should work, I think. And in 6 days then we'll actually have more power, but now we are generating a heck of a lot of power. Interesting that the demand is 0. Why isn't that all hooked up? Because I was silly. So we need a terrain block there on highest priority. I'm sure you all spotted that. We need that on highest priority. And that should connect us up. Hopefully. Don't get any bots stuck, please. There we go. Yep. Yeah, so there we go. Our supply is now significantly more than our demand. And we can clear out this. That, and I screwed up ever so slightly, but we can get that from above. So we'll put in those, and then we can put another one of these in. But yeah, we really need the wind to blow for a bit. We make use of all those windmills. And I guess, I mean, got this run. I mean, they'll be underwater potentially, but they should be okay. So yeah, once we've got some power stored up, there are a few more windmills we can build. But let's focus on getting some other stuff done first, I think. Yeah, let's get some other stuff done first. Right, let's sort this path out, shall we? So, and I think probably what would be sensible, I know, me, sensible, would be to come across there. Or would it? Yeah. Down there. Have a straight path. And then, I guess if we need to, we could have a ladder down that side. And then we can delete this and this weird wavy path. And then I'm kind of hoping that we can fit in a wood workshop. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of space, but not a lot. And I guess we could actually recover that space if we used a ladder and then did that. And we don't have a power connection it can access, so we would need to do that. So let's do that. Let's high prioritize building that, please, because we need to reconnect our power grid. Come on. We've got a high priority power work. Okay, so we then high prioritize that one. Please tell me you can get. You need to put in a bit of path down here. That's okay, should then go too far from a district. Because of that water wheel. Okay, here we go. We'll just rebuild the water wheel. That's fine. In, so we do power, water wheel. Cool. And we can now start. Sure, I set that to be. Yeah. It is in District 3. District 3. Okay. That's slightly confusing. But anyway. Because I guess we were importing. No, we're not importing pine resin. We are harvesting our own pine resin, so that's good. As we recover the number of bots that we have, I will then start to put more treated plank production in, because we're using a lot building these. But once these are in, they're going to be really useful, so that's okay. That is okay by me. Hoping we can get to all of those. Yep. We can build all of that, which is cool. And if we really want to, we can go all the way around with windmills. We've got lots more opportunity to expand that. Right, they're in, so let's detonate that and we'll go power, and it's a large framed vertical fly. Did I not go down far enough? No. Well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? That is embarrassing. Because we're not going to be able to get in towards that, so we'll place one and then we'll put a ladder in. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, no. Once, I guess we could start the process. So if I'm going to put another one of those in. I need to delete those. I'm going to need to cover that in 3x explosive. Probably going to need to take it out of the back as well. And then we can put a power junction in, probably. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we'll do kind of unnecessary, actually. But anyway, I'm going to pause you. And we'll be in a better position for when the drought ends in a few days. In terms of supplies for making bots, we're okay. We just need to make more bots. We've got plenty of gears and planks. And we don't have plenty of metal beams. So let's unpause a few more metal beam production. So we are out of carrots now. So put you back to spatter dock and pause you. And we will make you fine resin set to obtain. And that should work, hopefully. Why have you got maple syrup in you? Oh, because there's maple trees there as well. Well, that was handy, wasn't it? Oh, because we already had a tapper shack there. So we can probably actually save. Yeah, we don't need you. You can be paused. You can be paused. I think ultimately as well, I want to terraform all of that now. Maybe just fill this whole thing with water wheels. I think that would work quite well. And what I'm hoping is that, yeah, we can then fill this whole thing and that'll work as well. And I'm hoping that in here there is this is a horizontal junction. There isn't a vertical junction, so we might have to build some sort of contraption to tap power out of the back. Yeah, I thought there was a vertical junction as well, but that's not a problem. We can build a thingamajigger to get the power, and I think we'll probably, I mean, we could start working on building this, couldn't we, really? So, particularly, I don't think the beavers over here are that busy. So, and I think what we should be looking at doing is maximizing our windmillage. So that's a word. Windmillage is a word. But we need to go up and over that path. So I think what we'll do is, I think we can put a windmill there. No. Probably because we're against the back of the map. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to line the back with windmills, which is a bit annoying. But I don't really want to go further forwards. So what I'll do is we'll go there, and then there, and there. So we'll get windmill there. We'll put our high power shaft there. And then do power and straight power to there and a high shaft there. And we're probably going to need some stairs. No. And please tell me that someone is able, yeah, to cut down those trees. And also, please tell me they are marked to be cut. So yeah, we just need them to get round to cutting them. And that'll be good. So we can start the process of joining them up. So let's detonate that. We can then delete this little tower. We'll then do power, large vertical framed flywheel times 2. And probably it's a double height, isn't it? Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that. So the beaverneers or engineers can get into the back of it. We'll do 1, 2, and then we'll do a top piece. And here we'll do a 4-way, and let's not place that yet. We do need to get to this side. That could be a challenge. Or not. Because there was a reason I put that there. Was not a reason I put that there. No. Let's just build ladders up there. Yep. And then we want to delete that tree. And let's let them get all of that built. And obviously all of this built as well. They're nearly there with that, which is pretty darn awesome. We are at the point where they actually can't get the water out, which is a thing. But hey, so what we're going to do is we need, while we can, going to throw a stream gauge there. So these, that's the stream gauge, and I think if these are pores, if the water is below 1, and unpause if the water is above 1 and the drought has ended. Here we go. This should all just be nice and normal. We might need more lumberjacks on our island. I need to plant the rest of the trees. I didn't do that while you guys weren't here because I wanted to do it while you could see. But we need to very quickly draw the outline of what's hydrated, and then we can colour in the rest. So let's do that. I think I might have grabbed a few that aren't hydrated. So let's quickly do something like that, and then we'll plant in the rest of these and give us a nice stock of oak trees. Yeah. Cool. And our power problems should very shortly be resolved. Actually see how this is going to flow. I suspect the ones right over this side might not do too brilliantly. Because it's coming in at the side rather than at the back. That's okay. That is okay. But our power has now largely recovered, which is brilliant. Our reservoir is refilling, which is also brilliant. I'm not sure how I want to configure these at the moment, actually. So we're just going to have them all paused. As water rushes back around the map, which is cool. I put this dynamite in to help keep some of the trees hydrated. So obviously it didn't last the whole drought. That's okay. That is okay. That's all in. So we're going to get to see how this behaves, which is kind of what I wanted. Obviously this isn't all built yet, but that's okay. Yeah, I did put those there. So I suspect it's too far from a district. Okay. I see. So yeah, they're generating power. They're generating power, which is good. Those are working okay. I guess I didn't expect this corner to be particularly good because of the side entry. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy, I think. But I wonder whether if we blocked this corner off more, whether that would improve that or not. I'm not sure. I mean, there's no harm in trying that, I don't think. You know, something like that. I don't think that's going to hurt at all. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up here because it is quite often the way when I make videos that are quite disjointed. It's also getting quite long. So, and hopefully, for one, I need to get this video rendered and edited, rendered and uploaded because I'm kind of behind schedule. And hopefully then the next one will be a bit less discombobulated. I do like that word. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this. It's been recorded over like 2 or 3 days, and so it probably has been quite fragmented. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, comments, questions or suggestions below, as always. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members, and I will see you guys next time.